Yes, hello, welcome into the one season challenge here on 11am Sports, this time round with Juventus. If you missed the last episode, go and have a look at it. That's where we introduce you to the squad. And if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button for more daily Football Manager content. Monday to Friday, we've started a new series here with this one season challenge with Juventus. And you definitely want to stick around to watch what's going to happen. As you can see from the screen in front of me there, Luka Modric is now at the club. Yeah, as if I didn't have enough midfielders already, I've signed Luka Modric. We signed him from Real Madrid for £6.25 million. We're paying him £300,000 a week. He's here for 2 years. We're only going to be here for one though, so that's fine. He's just turned 35. It appears to be that this is a retirement home because we have a lot of players over the age of 30 now at this team. But you know what? I've realised I don't really mind that much because we're only here for a season. So long as we have them here for a good season, doesn't matter what they do after that. I don't need to describe to you why I've signed Luka Modric. Look at all those stats there. He's pretty good. His physicals aren't as good as they used to be, but they're not too bad for a man of his age. Great technicals, great mentals. He'll be a very important playmaker, I imagine, in this team. 4-star player is better than any midfielder we had at the team, and he only cost us £6 million. This is not something I imagined, I would have to say, this one. But it's actually proving just as difficult to sign players for Juventus as it was when we were at Sheffield United. Now, a different calibre of player, obviously, I'm trying to sign here at Juventus, but we just don't have the money for it. And that is a ridiculous thing to say when you see that I'm currently spending £4.5 million a week on wages. But there's just some people that are on a lot of money that probably don't deserve it. My first example of that was Bernardeschi, who was on like £130,000 a week with us. We've sold him to Villarreal. You can see he's worth £20 million at Villarreal, okay? He's only on £42,000 a week, but we sold him for £8 million. That's how much I really need to try and get him off the wage bill. That was so I could try and bring someone else in. It ended up not working, and now we're just one winger option down and not any better off financially. Not the best I've ever done. But yes, those are the two transfers that have happened. Basically, we've brought in Modric and we've lost Bernardeschi. And that's it. Apart from that, the team is as it is. We've got a couple of weeks left in the transfer market, so we'll see what happens. We've had a lot of interest in Dybala. You can see Liverpool, City, PSG, Barca, Real Madrid. So if we sold him, you can see he's worth £57 million at the moment. If we sold him and he's on £235,000 a week, maybe we could bring other players in. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but at the moment, Dybala is still a Juventus player. And the tack that we're going to go for is a tactic that's probably pretty similar to a tactic you guys might remember if you watched the Killy Boys, or last season the Killy Boys. We changed a tactic very similar to this, and yeah, it seems to work for the players that we have here. We've got very good central midfield options, not a huge number of attacking midfield options, so that's why we went for 3 central midfielders. I'll be honest, our strikers aren't that great. Morata, Dybala and Ronaldo are the best 3, and Dybala and Ronaldo are also our best wingers. I never did I think I'd say that Juventus are struggling in terms of attackers, but unless Morata, plays better than he has in real life, we're going to struggle a little bit, I think, up there. Ronaldo, pretty decent coming in off the left-hand side, though, even though he is 35 years of age, part of that retirement home I was mentioning. He is on £1 million a week, and I've mentioned this before. That is absolutely ridiculous, but he is pretty good. Maybe not as physically good as he used to be, but I tell you, some of those mentals, some of those technicals are absolutely outstanding. So this is the team when we don't have injuries that I imagine will be our first choice team. Szczesny in goal, Bonucci and De Ligt at centre-back. There's a chance it might be Chiellini as well, but between those 3, they are our first choice centre-backs. Danilo the first choice right-back, Alexandro on the left, Modric alongside Rabiot and Arthur in midfield, Dybala on the right, Ronaldo on the left and Morata up front. But for this first game of the season, where we're playing away to Genoa, obviously injuries to De Ligt and Chiellini mean that Demireil's going to have to come into play as a centre-back for us. The 4th choice centre-back is still not a bad player, let's be honest. Decent defensive stats, good enough for me. And Alexandro's got an injury, so Danilo's moved to the left back position and Juan Cuadrado's going to play on the right hand side. We'll have to take De Ligt off that bench because he is properly injured. Yeah, Alexandro is due back from injury in 2 to 4 weeks after he tore his thigh muscle. Chiellini's back in 5 days, and Delest, I think, still got a couple of months out. He does indeed. So this is probably the team you're going to know for quite a while. Looking at our pre-season friendlies, we beat our second 11 2-0. We beat Fiorentina 1-0 thanks to a goal from Bentancur. Drew with Milan after a Federico Chiesa goal that was cancelled out by a very late equaliser for Milan. Then we beat Cremonese 3-0 thanks to a goal from Ronaldo and 2 from Bernardeschi before he left. And Torino we played up against in a Turin derby. Demiral getting 1 and Ronaldo getting 2 of them. But as I say, the first game of this league season is up against Genoa today. And it's a game we should be winning. If you look at Genoa in previous years, the last 2 years they finished 17th, just surviving in Serie A. So we should be beating them. Their key player is Kevin Strootman. Not quite as good as he was when he was playing with Roma all those years ago, but still a solid midfield player. So yeah, not much else to talk about, to be honest, in this, apart from getting into this game against Genoa. Yeah, I had a long time searching for players. I had a lot of people like Bergwijn, Lucas Moura, I looked at Diego Jota. They were happy to be loaned to us, but we ended up not being able to afford it because they were looking for a monthly fee, and that would have taken us above our transfer budget. As you can see, our transfer budget is currently just £2 million, and we are almost over our wage budget as well. So we don't have a lot of money to spend, and unfortunately that looks like all the transfer dealings we're going to be doing, unless, as I say, we make a sale. There's a possibility of Dybala going, but I'll let you know in the next episode what's happening there. So let's get into this game up against Genoa. Inter are playing Torino in a game today as well. Roma, Atalanta. I tell you, there's a lot of big teams here in Italy, but we are the biggest and we should be winning. So we'll get into this game and see how we get on. So I'll say I remind you of the team if you don't remember. Szczesny in goal, Bonucci and Demiral at centre-back, Cuadrado and Danilo at full-back, Modric, Rabiot and Arthur in midfield, Ronaldo, Dybala either side of Morata. Let's get into this. Let's start with a win. I know we've only just started this series, but I tell you, I think I might actually have preferred managing Sheffield United to Juventus. I've never really managed a really big team before in Football Manager, and this is making it quite difficult. I'm not quite sure what my face pack is with some of the players getting some very, very old pictures of themselves in there. But yeah, you can see we are zebra, for anyone that can't remember, on that league table because Football Manager don't have the rights to Juventus. But I think I might have enjoyed Sheffield United a little bit more than I'm enjoying Juventus so far. We'll see if that changes as we progress through the save, but so far it's not proved to be quite as fun being an amazing team. Maybe because I don't have a huge amount of budget that I can do anything with at the moment. Highlight in this game, Cuadrado down the right-hand side into Dybala. Bad to Cuadrado. Will he get the ball into the box? He will indeed. Ronaldo at the back post, just over the bar. Nearly a goal 10 minutes in for Ronaldo. I think you'll probably know he's probably going to be one of our better players in this save. That's safe to say. The ball thrown in from the left-hand side for us. Danilo finds Modric. Back to Danilo now. He drives down that left-hand side. Finds Ronaldo. Will he cross this over for somebody? Well, indeed. And Arthur is cleared away. Dybala gets challenged by Pellegrini and Morata and Dybala, and what on earth's going on there? It's a free kick for offside. Oh, goodness me. Another highlight here. No chances for Genoa yet, or Genoa. I don't know what way to say it, but I'll say it one of the two ways. But yeah, no chance for them, but lots for us. Demiral with it, finds Modric and Rabiot. He switches the play toward Dybala, and Cuadrado's outside him if he wants to use him. He does. Cuadrado drives forward, loses the ball to Strootman, who clears it away. And Destro back to Strootman. The ball in behind Bonucci. Destro breaks away. Can he score? Good save from Wojciech Szczesny. And it's 0-0. Just as I was saying, there was no chances for Genoa there. It was their first effort of the game. It was a good save in the end from Szczesny. He plucks that corner out the sky. And we're just about holding on there. I didn't think I'd have to say that in this game, holding on. But indeed, we are. Cuadrado with the ball on the right-hand side from the throw. Finds Arthur. And Modric on the edge of the box. He played the ball in field, but it was cleared away. And now, Genoa have a chance to break away. Eldor on this right-hand side. No one's marking the man in the middle. Zappacosta with it. Drives forward. No one closes him down. Eldor with the ball. Hits it from a long way out. Destro the rebound, and he scored a goal. And we're down 1-0. They're checking for an offside, are they? Is it going to go to VAR? Yes, of course it's going to go to VAR. Everything has to go to VAR nowadays. And the goal's been disallowed for offside, so we don't have to worry about it. It was a good save from Szczesny initially, But obviously Destro was just offside for the rebound. Indeed he was. A good shave from Szczesny. Good finish of Destro, to be honest, but he was offside, so it doesn't count. We've reached half-time, and it's 0-0, and this is pretty disappointing, I'll be honest. This is not the way I was expecting this game to go. No, we are not playing well, but there's a corner here. Modric swings it into the front post, it's cleared away, and Pellegrini comes away with it, and now there's a breakaway for Genoa here. Pellegrini down the left-hand side, good challenge from Cuadrado, trying to get all those words out, and Pellegrini's got the ball back again, though. He puts it into the middle, it's cleared away just about, and Dybala's got it. And will he break away? Do we have another chance here? No. End of the highlight. Thanks, FM. Throw in from the right. Cuadrado finds Dybala, back to Modric. Modric finds Arthur. Back to Cuadrado. Finds Modric in space. So is Arthur here. Well, he had to head to the box. Modric switches the play over to Danilo, who puts it into the middle, and Morata misses it from about 3 yards out. That's pretty poor from him. There's a corner kick. Modric swings it into the front post. It's headed over by Demareal, and we're going to have to make some changes, I think, because we're just not playing well enough at all. We're going to take off Morata, and we'll bring on Chiesa on that left-hand side, move Ronaldo up front. And in midfield, Arthur's not playing well, so we'll bring on Aaron Ramsey for him. Let's see how that changes this game, and let's demand more in our team talk. Free kick from Modric on the right-hand side, swung in. It's bounced a bit. Rabiot scored. I don't know what's happened there, but we've scored a goal just about. Let's have a look to see in the replay if it slows it down. Modric swings in a corner to the back post. Bonucci heads it straight across goal, and Rabiot just is unmarked back at that front post. And we've scored 1-0. So Modric swings in this free kick. He's not offside. The header back across. Rabiot's definitely not offside there. And he tucks it in. And I must admit, didn't think Rabiot would be our first goal scorer, but he is. And it looks like Ronaldo has been fouled there by Modric after that free kick taken by Modric. So Ronaldo is going to get to take this penalty here to get his first goal for Juventus this season for us as manager. Ronaldo steps up to take it. And he slots it away, of course he does. Was there ever any question that Ronaldo was going to score that penalty? I don't think so. And we're up 2-0, and that's a lot more comfortable than it was earlier on. A nice finish right in the bottom corner. He does have 20 out of 20 for penalties, does Ronaldo. So I suppose there was never really a doubt he was going to score that, was there? But we are now up 2-0, and there's 15 minutes to go in this game. Could we get ourselves another goal? It would be nice to win it 3-0, but there's a highlight for Genoa now. Strootman switches the play to Zappacosta, who goes into the box. Turns it round. Destro, good save from Szczesny. It's cleared by Bonucci out for a corner throw. Corner kick it is. Pandev swings the ball in. It's headed away, and that's the end of the highlight. Danilo with the ball on the left-hand side here. Plays it forward for Chiesa. He's got a hold of it. Plays it over toward Modric and back to Danilo now. Down this left-hand side, he cuts in, finds Modric and Ramsey and Dybala and Ronaldo. And Ronaldo hits it from a long way out, but it deflects to Cuadrado and Dybala. What's he going to do? He plays it back to Cuadrado, who hits it. What an absolutely brilliant goal from Juan Cuadrado, the former winger, now playing as a fullback. I tell you, he hasn't lost his shooting boots, has he? What a finish from him. He plays the ball down the line to Dybala, who's just about to come off for Kulusevski. And Dybala plays the ball back, and Cuadrado thrashes that. It's a daisy cutter right along the ground. Wonderful goal. And we're up 3-0. Yes, we'll continue with the changes. Kulusevski comes on for Dybala for the last 10 minutes. And a 3-0 win this is at the moment. I'm glad that we managed to turn our dominance into a win here. I was worried that maybe Genoa were going to sneak a win from us, but they are not, thankfully. And we've got a chance to break away here. Kulusevski, I'm going to have to try and think of a way to say his name better. Kulusevski down this right-hand side. He gets challenged by Strootman, but he keeps driving into the box. He plays it to Modric, and it bounces off his own player, is it? Maybe, but either way, it's cleared off the line, and we win it 3-0. Nearly got a fourth. Good drive and run coming from Kulusevski there. But a 3-0 win. Goals for Ronaldo, Cuadrado and Rabiot. Probably not goals coming from people you'd have thought. Ronaldo, yes, but maybe not Cuadrado and Rabiot. All in all, a very good performance, especially defensively. Look at that. All the defenders in the 7s. 7.7 being the worst rating in the defence. Everyone in midfield getting a 7 as well. Not Arthur, because he didn't play well in that first half. Dybala played well as well, as did Ronaldo with his goal. All in all, a very good start to the season. I was worried after the first half, but the second half performance was much better. So I'm just looking at the Champions League. The group stage draw is on the 1st of October, which is a few weeks away yet. So what I'll do is I'll continue on to that off camera, see what the group stage draw is. Maybe we'll come back for that, I'm not sure, and play a game around then. Or we'll come back for the first Champions League group stage game. And I'm not sure. It's going to be a little bit surprising. Who knows what's going to happen here with Juventus in this one season challenge for the next episode. Looking at the schedule, around the same time that happens, we've got a game against Milan beforehand and then a game against Cagliari. So maybe we'll just play the next few games on camera. Milan, Cagliari and the Champions League draw. That might be nice. Or we'll see the Champions League draw and the next episode will be that first group stage game. I don't know. You will be surprised when you see the next episode. So if you have enjoyed this one, it's maybe a little bit boring for some people, imagining some better signings, but Luka Modric played his part in that game, certainly. I think he's going to be a very important player in our midfield. I'm glad to have brought him in. I'd like to have brought in more, but unfortunately it just doesn't look like we're going to be able to do that. So if you have enjoyed this one and you are looking forward to the rest of this series happening, then please do leave a like on the video. It really does help us out. Subscribe to the channel for more of this. I say every day, Monday to Friday, 11 AM, you're getting the one season challenge with Juventus. And until the next one, we'll see you then.